Or you welcome back to my YouTube channel. It's good to have you all here. I'm Samuel, also on your way. So in this particular tutorial video, I'm going to take you through step by step on how to get a very beautiful birthday flyer. Yeah, so if you are new here, please kindly subscribe to my YouTube channel and turn on the post notification bell. If you are old member here too, please kindly subscribe to the channel if you have not, and you are welcome once again. Right, so let me open my Pixelab app. This is the design we are going to work on it, so we are going to start afresh. Right, so this is the design. I want you to take a look at here. You can see the design is very simple, it's very eye-catching and simple. Yeah, if you have been following me from the start of this channel, you could see that every design that I take you guys through is very simple, but then it is conveying a very important message. Yeah, you don't have to stress yourselves putting too much elements in your designs, and the elements you use in your design doesn't matters most. What matters most is how you arrange them, how you go with them, right? So you have to take a very important note of these things, right? How to use the elements and how to place them, how to position them. It matters most when you are designing, right? So without wasting my time, I will go straight with this particular design, right? So I will start by tapping here to get rid of this particular design. So I'll lose it, but then I'll save it as project, so I will not lose it permanently, right? So I will get rid of this one. I will delete this particular text. Then I will start by giving background to this particular design. So I'll come here and come to from gallery, choose my background. I have the background here from my downloads, right? I have the background here from my downloads, so I would go through where is it. So I have to take my time and go through to get my background. Okay, so here's the background we are going to use. So you can see that the size of the background is not in the size we are going to use. I normally use the 1x1 size, that's the square size, so I'm going to use that size here. So I'll tap on it here, tap on the size like this is it, right? Then you move it this, you position it here like this, and then you tap on the check mark like this. You get your background, very beautiful background. Yeah, I know some of you want to know how I and where I get my background, right? I'll do tutorial on it. If you want me to do a tutorial on how to get background, high quality and beautiful and gradient backgrounds, just type background in the comment box and let me know if you guys really need it, right? So as I always do, I would then increase the contrast and the saturation of the background to get the actual background I want that can suit the design I'm going to work on, right? So I'll come here as I always do. I'll come here and tap here, and you could see saturation, radius and brightness here. If you want to increase the contrast, you just tap on contrast. If you want to increase the saturation, you tap on the saturation so that you can get the actual background that can suit the design. So I'll tap on contrast. I want to increase the contrast to 38, somewhere 38. Okay, increase the contrast to somewhere 38, and the saturation, I'll increase the saturation to -5, -5, right, like this. So you can see that the background is now appearing very beautiful. It's now catchy, it's now bright. Yeah, as you can see. So that's how I want the background to be. So I'll tap on the check mark here and go to this tool here and start importing the images I'm going to use. Come to import and start import. Here's the image I'm going to use. Yeah, this lady is celebrating her birthday, so I have to do something for her, right? So I'll increase the image like this and place it somewhere here, right? So as I did with the background, I normally also do this to the images too, right? I'll increase the saturations, the contrast and the hue of it to get the actual effect and the brightness of the image, right? So I'll come to color filters. I'm going to play around it here to get the actual effect and actual image I want, right? So I'll come to hue then increase the hue to just 8. The hue should be 8. Okay, okay, then the saturation should be 2. Okay, so you have to follow from here. You can see that the image is changing, the quality and the brightness of the image is changing. So I will just reduce the brightness of it to -8, right? So -8 like this, and the contrast to 17, somewhere 17, right? So I have gotten this image, right? As if you compare this one to the first one, you could see that this one is way brighter and more attractive and beautiful than the first one, right? That's how I do it. I always do with my images. So I'll tap on the check mark like here, then I will position it well. Come to position, relative position, then position it in the center, in the middle, like this, and then I will lock it. Let me lock it so that it will not distract me. Let me lock it. Now I'll come to the import again and import some image, like a flower image. This flower image, I'll tap on it like this and position it here, right? I'll position it here. This kind of birthday designs are trending. You could see flowers used in birthday flyers. That, yeah, that's how I'm doing here. I'm showing the way, the secrets. I'll give you these images, right, so that you can also practice. So check the description for it. I'll upload it on Google Drive and give the link to you in the description, so check it out. So I'll copy this particular image again and position it here, as you can see, but then I have to increase the hue of the flower. So let me come to color filters and come to hue, increase the hue to somewhere 16. Okay, somewhere like this. Okay, okay, this one to 16. Okay, okay, you get something like this. Let's bring it down a bit. Bring this one here. So we get something like this. Let's lock it too. We lock the flowers. Now we start with our writings. Right? So we come to test, then we start writing birthday. Yeah, birthday. But then I will not write the birthday in full. I'll first write the birth, then I'll tap on OK. Then after this, I'll write the day, so that I can create the design and how I want it to be, based on how I want it to be. So I will come to font and change the font real quick. Let me use this font. I just use it. Yeah, this chunk 5. Tap on it. Tap on OK. Let me see the size of it. Let me come to size. The size should be somewhere around 62. Okay, so 62 like this. Then let's place it here. Okay, so let's okay, so now let's write the day. Let's copy the same text and edit it. Let's write day in small letters. Okay, like this. Okay, so we increase the day should be bigger than the birthday, right? The day size. So we have something like this. Let's change the color of it. I'm going to use a gradient color. So I'll come to color. The gradient color I'm going to use is here, because I just use it for the first design. So it is here. I can use it, but then I have to show you how I got it, right? How I got it. So you tap on this plus sign here, and when it come here, that I should not use this one. Let me use any other default gradient here. So tap on the plus sign here, then set it to this gradient type here, this first one, right? When you set it here, then you tap here to change the color. Once you tap, you tap on the color, this thing here, to change the color. We are going to pick the color. Tap on the color picker. Going to pick the color from here, from the background. So we are going to pick it from somewhere here, place it down here, then tap on the check mark like this. Okay, we get something like this. Yeah, so this color is not bad. So tap on OK. Now let's change the color of this one here too. Tap on it and tap on the color. So we are going to pick this one too. Going to pick from here. Yeah, it is somewhere in the middle here. So like this, you tap on the check mark like this. Then you bring it somewhere here. You tap on OK. So we get a color like this from the test. So let's tap on OK and let's see the color. So we have it here. We have the color here, right? So that's how I did it. So let's see the size of the test. The size should be around somewhere 141 or 142, somewhere like this, right? So this is not bad. Now I will just give it a stroke, enable it and give this stroke to it. Yeah, this stroke color is not okay, right? So right after this, we are going to write the name of the person. The name of the person. Yeah, this is a random name. So we write a name like Joycelyn. Joycelyn. Okay, tap on OK, then bring it here. Then let's change the font of it. Let's change the font of it. Let's come to font and give it this autograph font. Yeah, some autograph then font. Okay, let's tap on OK. Then let's use the position to position it right under it. Somewhere like this. Okay, come to size and increase the size. 36. Okay. Okay, let's do it to 7. All right, so we have something like this. Now let's write something. Let's write the date. Let's write something like plus one today, something like this. Yeah, so let me bring this shape here. As I said, this kind of birthday flyers or designs are trending these days. Many designers are doing this kind of birthday flyers. So it will be cool if you catch the trend, then you also position yourself well. So let's use the gradient that I used for this shape, the gradient color I used for the test. Let's use this one for the shape here. Yeah, so here I want to change the position of the colors, right? So let's tap here to change the position. I want this color to come here and the dark green to come here too. So I'll tap here. You see this here to change the position. So I get something like this. Now let me give it a stroke of this color, right? So this stroke is okay. All right, so this stroke is okay, and let's position it, reduce the size a bit, position it here. So let's write +1 today. Let me lock this one, and let's come to test and write +1. Okay, something like this. Reduce the size, make it in 2 lines like this. Okay, so now let's position it in the middle of the shape. Let's come to padding and let's see, increase the left padding. Okay, so let's change the font of this text. So let's use the Montserrat medium for it. Yeah, so position it well again. Okay, so I think it's okay. Take your time when you are working on your design. So we are going to write. Let's come to test. Let's copy this text here. I want the font, so I'll edit it and I'll delete this. Write some wishes, birthday wishes. Write something like this: long life, any wishes that you want to wish the person, any best wishes. So we have it here positioned somewhere here. Let's reduce the size a bit. Then let's change the alignment of the text. Let's align it to the right like this. So you tap here, you see alignment here, you tap on it, get something like this, right? So guys, we are almost done. We are almost done. What is left is to write. Okay, let's copy this text. Let's copy and edit it. We are going to write happy birthday at the top there. So guys, that's how we do it. That's how I did it. So you could see it's very simple. So if you follow this tutorial, you could see that it's very simple. Always take your time and know exactly what you are doing. Yeah, and know exactly what you are doing. Don't overcloud the space with too much elements. No, always make it simple and make it eye-catchy and on point so that you can convey the necessary information, right? So let me space this text. Let me come to spacing and space the text like this, like this, like this. Position it here. Reduce the set. Okay. Okay, let's come to relative position and position it in the center like this. Guys, we are almost done. We are done. We are done, guys. Yeah, with the first one, I added some lighting image to it, but this one I don't want to like add it to it. I think this is cool, right? So, guys, that's how we do it. If you found this particular tutorial video helpful, don't forget to subscribe to the channel, like, comment, and share, and turn on the post notification bell. It's good to have you all here.